My name is James Quintero. I represent the Texas Public Policy Foundation. I'm here to testify in strong support of HB 762. The bill before the committee today seeks to solve a large and growing problem, which is that political subdivisions are giving golden parachutes to government employees. This practice violates the public trust, diverts finite resources away from core services, and sees Texas follow through with a policy that was abandoned by states like California and Illinois, as you've heard. Now, to give you a sense of how pervasive the problem has become, and because I'm a little rougher around the edges than Chairman Leach, I do want to provide you with a few actual examples of where this practice is come into effect. In 2023, the city of Amarillo fired its city manager and gave that person a $767,000 going away present at taxpayer expense. The council gave no reason for his firing. Just a few weeks ago, this year, Keller ISD agreed to pay its former outgoing superintendent $425,000. Notably, she was the third superintendent to depart the district in 3 years. In 2024, the outgoing Fort Worth ISD superintendent left with almost $1 million. The various components of that included a $400,000 allotment for salary and stipends, $50,000 for unused vacation time, $247,000 for half of her salary and benefits, and then another bulk payment in addition to that, all of which totaled $950,000. The worst one that I'm aware of, and that actually I believe was pulled back, was in Lancaster ISD. That superintendent left initially with a $2 million severance payment. That was actually challenged in court, not only because the district's finances were in terrible shape, but also there was a lot of misbehavior behind the scenes. A court ultimately decided that that severance payment was not appropriated and it was rescinded, but even still, they tried to get away with it. And so there are countless other examples. I've probably got between a dozen to 2 dozen that I'm happy to provide the committee if you want. But I want to encourage the body to look favorably on this legislation because it does some very common sense things. One last thing that I'll mention, Representative Rosenthal, to your question, here on this handout, it notes that Illinois in 2018 passed the Government Severance Pay Act, which limited severance payment amounts to no greater than 20 weeks worth. It's my understanding that California and Florida have a similar model in place. So when you consider the 20 weeks amount, I believe that's relatively standard. So I want to thank you guys for your time, and I look forward to any questions that you might have.
Any questions? Okay. Thank you for your testimony.